What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. If you're not, the sun is bright back there. Change it. Change it right now. Okay, I got a little food in my face. Sorry if you hear me chewing. I'm actually eating. I mean, you'll see in just a second. Got some vegan spaghetti. Vegetarian. Let me rephrase that. A little basil pesto in there. And there's a little cheese in it. But I realized that I have a cruise coming up very soon. And very soon in the sense of like over less than a year out. And that I have not saved any money for, excursions or the flight to get there. It's an Alaskan Cruise, 7-day cruise. And I've been spending a bunch of money on BS. So, what I plan on doing is starting a BS fund. All the times that I spend money that I know I don't need to spend, or that I spend money on things that I want just because I want it, instead of doing that, next month, I'm going to actually put the money back. Like, because I was willing to spend it at that moment anyway. So it's not like it's gone. I'm just going to save it instead of actually spending it. That way, at least by the time the trip gets here, I have something to show for it. A lot of us get caught up in the now, what we want now, how we want now. No one can tell us anything other than give me what I want. And that breeds something very sinister. Like, just the fact that life is a long process and that sometimes you're really going to have to wait. You can't always get what you want when you want it. One of the lessons that, especially in American society, that we need to learn is that we need to learn how to put off present wants for future gain. And it's one of the hardest things to do, especially when so I know so many parents who just want to give their kids everything they want. And we're kind of taught that you can have anything you want. There's a handful of parents that make their kids work for things, and that's cool. That's in my opinion, a better way to go about it. But for the most part, like, a lot of parents break their backs to get their kids stuff that they can't afford, or work harder just to afford things that they didn't have as a child and give them to their kids without making their kids really work for it. Just kind of stay out of the way for it. And I don't know. It breeds this entitlement that carries itself into adulthood. When you're on your own and nobody's going to give you things, you start to give in to yourself, knowing that you're probably going to need this later, but whatever. That attitude of I get paid again starts to creep in. So that's one of my goals is to, anytime I feel like I want to go to the store, go to Kroger, because I go to Kroger a lot for BS. Like, I go to Kroger just because I'm bored. And anytime I go to Kroger, I spend anywhere from $10 to $20. So anytime I think about going to Kroger, I'm going to take the money that I was going to spend. I'll look at my last receipt of the last time that I went to Kroger. However much I spent that time is how much I'm going to save every single time I think about going. And last month I spent $250 at Kroger. This month I spent $274. So by the end of this month, by the end of next month, I should at least have $200 saved, at least. Some good food too. One of the things that I hear very often is that people tell me it's impossible to save $5 a day, every single day. And I'm one to argue that if I were to look at your bank account, you easily spend more than $5 a day. Actually, I bet you spend anywhere from $20 to $40 a day on stuff that you don't need. People are like, I need to eat. No, you don't need to eat out. You can wait till you get home, have food at home, buy groceries, cook food at home. It's not a necessity to eat out. And the money that, like, I know people who buy groceries and then go eat out right after they bought groceries. Like, I used to be guilty of that. And the craziest thing is there's 30 days in a month, $20 a day, 30 days. That's $600 in a month. I know people who really do spend $600, $700 a month eating out and don't have anything to show for it, but wider bellies. So I'm just tired of getting stuck in this hamster wheel of spending money, feeling bad about it, not having enough for what I need, not having enough for what I want, so I spend money. It's time to cut that out because of what I always say. Life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you choose to react to it. I can't wait. I really feel like, and I'm going to keep you guys updated on exactly how much I'll save. And we'll see. We'll just see the difference. How it feels to have money in your account. Remember, love.